Twitch and YouTube at the same time. The old guy, old as a state of mind. I should have had a shave, and then you would have been like, this guy's just a young guy. Next time. But if you put yourself on the internet, with your face like I'm doing right now, people are going to say things about it. I did a talk at the Game Developer Conference. People said I spoke weird. And it's like, why is he smacking his lips all the time? I was like, why am I smacking my lips all the time? I don't know. Who knows? Well, that's a great question, Wilbur. What we do is every month we come together as a community, and I go through all of the things that have changed, all of the new things that we're doing. I show you some cool stuff, hopefully. And then 1440, go live. What is this doing? And then, usually I take some time to incorrectly configure open broadcast system. I like that section. Sometimes we build some stuff. Sometimes I show some new things that we've been working on. We just hang out. We'll have a nice time. It's very relaxed atmosphere. There's no pressure. Everyone's welcome. I personally purchased this mech suit with my own money. The performance of this, it is a crazy thing I got going on here. But it's a little bit slower than I would like. I'm going to publicly request this to go faster. Here we go. Up the top of the hill. We can make it. And look at this bush. It's my favorite place to hang out. Look down on this forest. Check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna call people out by name on the stream. I think that's the best development environment that we could have. So there you go. I did press the button. All my friends. Okay, so I can send this link to you. Oh, you know what? Somehow I didn't make this link multiplayer. So let me click the multiplayer button. Boosh. Click go. Check it out. I think if I put this here, this stream is 1 hour unless I talk for more than that or we finish early. This looks pretty. Oh, does that use the spawn rendering error in the boarding mode? Yes, it does. Yeah, I made all the numbers way bigger than they should be. So it's going completely crazy. But I like it, To be completely fair to Boo Radley, he did not intend it to be used this way, and I am abusing it, changing all the numbers to be way too big. So yeah, as I'm going through things and showing you all of the changes, got a bit of NeoShard on the stream. Check it out. Boo! Feel free to ask questions in the chat. Feel free to ask any questions at all. You want to know a question about game development in general? I've been a game developer a very long time, as has been already pointed out in the chat. I've made games for lots of different kinds of game consoles and PC and everything. So, want to know got some questions? Feel free to ask them. I will answer. Like an ancient wizard. Wizards always have white hair, right? That's because they're so wise. Everybody knows that the white hair is the wisdom part of the wizard. So that's why that's like that. On top of this tree. Look, you see? Boo! Yeah, there's this crazy teleportation thing. Some people would be kind and let people know that they're going to do this on the stream live. Give them some forewarning, but not me. I think this would be a really nice space for a bit of paragliding, Zelda style. I think that would be super cool. Look at these trees down here in this valley. It's really nice. Okay, so it is 12:07 Pacific time. Even though I do not have an American accent, I am in the Bay Area. Feel free to ask questions in chat. I am watching all of the chats, YouTube, Discord, Twitch, all of these things simultaneously, simulcast. Wow, it's laggy. Yeah. Okay, well, let's share something which is less laggy. It's not fair. I intentionally shared something which was pretty laggy. Let's go and look at some things. I think Octo Original is the one that I wanted. I wonder why that doesn't have a thumbnail. Who knows? This is a better one. This is not laggy. I'm going to go multiplayer, and I will share this in Discord. And I'll try and share it in the other chats. But often, I think it deletes those links because it thinks I'm spamming. Here you go. Here's a Neo Shard. This is a faster map. Beautiful old Octo Temple. And here we all are. A couple of guests. Neo Shard. Hanging out. Get a car. Drive around. Let's go. I'll be the passenger. You drive. You drive. Let's go. You've got to get your own car. Got to get your own car. Group up. Group up, people. We're going on a Jurassic Park style terrifying adventure. There'll be a dinosaur here any second. I predict the next thing that's going to happen is raptors or a T-Rex. Let's see how long it takes. I'm just going to say things. Let's see how long it takes before they turn up. All of the people who might be making T-Rexes right now or summoning them into this space are currently driving Jeeps around in what can only be described as a manner that would contravene health and safety. OSHA wouldn't be happy with this behavior. What is that over there on the ground, by the way? What is that on the ground? Oh, it's just some it's just some flowers. Wow. Look. Listen. How am I supposed to do a stream? Drive on the right. Which side is the steering wheel on these cars? The left. Drive on the right. It's always funny to me when people go down here and they say, What? What's down here? The answer is nothing. I'm going to go back out here and see if a dinosaur has turned up yet. I'm hopeful. Oh, let's see. Your local gamer, what's your question? Let me see. Can we make player skin on a different shape like Among Us player? You can make, if you want to make custom stuff in Discord and have people attach it to you that's like bigger or more complicated or like a stranger shape, that would still work. There's nothing in the engine that would prevent you from doing that. So I think the best thing to do is like sketch it out as a voxel object, and then you can start to see whether it would work. Somebody will attach it for you. Sorry, I'm just laughing at you're old. No offense, but you're old. Yeah, it's okay. Everyone's welcome here. What are these people doing down here? I can't believe there's not a dinosaur. Am I going to have to find a dinosaur myself to put in here? Strong hint. Okay, I'm going to count. I'm going to give it 10 seconds and let's see if a dinosaur appears. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No dinosaurs. Okay, well, if you want something done, do it yourself. Let's go and find a dinosaur. Dino. Here you go. The classic raptor. Now it needs a pet script. Needs some kind of petification. Pet. Let's add this to it. Whoa. Oh, look at this. Look at this variant. Oh, this is a Verlier variant. Look at this. Now I think that with the Jeep is very Jurassic Park. Check it. Clever girl. now we should be able to ride. Can we make this rideable? Like, what about that? What about that horse script? That would be cool. Rideable raptor. Anyway, let's listen, everybody. Let's stop messing around. Let's stop messing around. Let's actually get down to business. The horse was a Jeep. Well, now I want to make a raptor that's a horse. Why is that hard? Rideable stuff needs to be stop-started. Well, we can stop-start this game. We have the power. Otherwise, it has an error. Sounds like a design flaw in the engine. That's what I would say. Okay, let's get down to business. Let me find my document. What has happened since we last met? It's not that document. Let me find the right one. Is my audio working? Yeah, it is. My audio is working in Discord, isn't it? Discord, Twitch, YouTube. Everything at the same time. Okay. In that case, let me find my notes. Oh, they're right here on this other screen where I put them. Helpfully. Uh, 0.96 and 0.97 got released. So first of all, we're going to go through changes to the game engine since last time for creators. I'm going to go and look in Discord. Find those changes. I should paste them in here before the thing. That would be the intelligent way to do it. But you know me. I don't like to do it the clever way. Change logs. 0.96 and 0.97. What was in 0.96? Improve the stability of the engine when it encounters an error. Yes. You used to be able to make a mistake in a script and the engine would go absolutely crazy and you wouldn't be able to really get back very easily. So Ashley's on top of this. Ashley's riding this raptor now. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Yeah, so that's been improved. It's not perfect yet, but it is a lot better than it used to be. And the second thing was that when you had terrain, a sphere collision against terrain, which happens in some cases, you could not, it wouldn't collide correctly. So that's been fixed. For the game editor, we fixed an issue where the area below the game save panel blocked pointer events, which means you couldn't click on stuff. That was frustrating for people. Undo redo when you're typing in game input boxes would actually undo redo in the game. And so now it just does it in the text, which is much nicer. You can invert the color of an entity component drop down trigger when open in an effort to make it more clear which hovered item is active. Yeah. So when you're kind of mousing over stuff in the editor, it's more obvious now what's being selected, what's being moused over. So you can see this stuff here. In the voxel object editor, the voxel work plane now nudges by one voxel instead of half a voxel, so you can't get into strange situations. Voxel object editor shortcuts panel open in new tab now actually opens in a new tab, which is good. The first thing we do is we put the words out there, and then we actually make it work. Put back the ability for save as for a remixed voxel object. We will make save as preserve the remix history at some point, but for the meantime we're going to just Neo Shards here just chilling out in this truck. What is happening in this game? Wait a second, what is happening in this game? What? Look at this. This is very silly. It's like a car and a dinosaur at the same time. I'm going to keep tracking it. Oh my. Well, that is impressive, Heather. Okay, so let's stay on target. Yeah, so this is actually a big change that looks like a small change. So in the script editor, if you made variables outside of your script class, they could be preserved between stop starting games, and that would break stuff. Do we need to stop this game for it to work yet? Is that required? Ashley's doing something. So now, if you create stuff outside of a script class, it will definitely be reset between stop starting the game, and so that will probably solve a bunch of bugs for people. Certainly in some things I was doing, it was causing problems. So that's very good. Then what else have we got here? Yeah, fixing the loading screen. Legacy users who've not created an avatar now have the guest avatar. So some people had never created an avatar because they hadn't logged in since before we made that a requirement. Now they just get shown the guest thing. When you install .Big Bang, the theme better matches the platform colors, so you don't get like glaring white if you have a dark theme set. And mostly importantly, the favicon got aligned correctly. That's very nice. Okay, then 0.97, the skin store launch. So if you haven't seen this already, I'll put this here so they're both running. In the avatar editor, you used to have arms and legs and all of the rest of these bits and pieces. And now you have an extra category in here called outfit. And in here, you can buy some skins if you're in North America. So if you're not in North America, you can't buy them, but in North America, you can. So initially, we've got an astronaut, Dark Knight, looks like this. Very cool. You can run around here. Whee! Yeah, you can wave. The tank mech, which I absolutely love. I really love this one. Doesn't want to wave. There you go. Check out the little light on the back. Little pistons on its legs. Very, very cool. I like this a lot. The T-Rex. So you can look like this if you really want to. Look out of this little window here. There you go. And the light night like that. Doesn't work particularly well with my little crazy custom helmet that I've got, which is hidden inside this tank mech. So there you go. We've got 5 for sale, and we're going to be adding more coming soon. That's very cool. I'm going to jump back. I'm going to try and get OBS to not get confused about which window I'm streaming. Come on, OBS, you can do it. You did it. Good job. Good job, OBS. Okay, I'm going to go to Orbit Cam and just try and get an overview on this silly dinosaur. Silly, silly, silly. Who's on there? 2 people is actually riding around on it now. Oh my gosh. Heather and Maze are driving around on this dinosaur as a car. Okay, let me just focus back in here. So yeah, so we released Diamond Wars, as you probably saw. You can play Preston's Diamond Wars right now. People have been enjoying that, and it's got the most playtime of any game on .Big Bang right now. That's cool. We've got the Pride content update, which I did just go quickly past, but I will also quickly show that. Let's do this and go in here and say customize avatar. And then find the right thing. OBS is really difficult to pick windows. It'd be great if you could just filter. That would be lovely. But you can't. Okay, so in here, I should have done this when I was here already. In accessories, got a whole bunch of Pride stuff that you can wear. Obviously, these, I don't think these work in addition to the skins, but we will think about that at some point. So we've got a whole bunch of really cool stuff. Previewing it on my custom character. There you go. Armbands, headbands, a bunch of stuff. That's cool. We're going to seamlessly swap back. Here we go. Unmute this for a minute. And moving on, we added swimming to the hub. So in the hub, in the .bigbang/social, you can now swim in the sea, which you previously couldn't do, which is very cool. And also, Pocket Garden got a big update. We've got new furniture, ice cream vendors. You can erase your save data, so if you want to start again and go from scratch, you can get that done. And then a whole bunch of bug fixes. So you could move your furniture into other players' plots. There's a crash when you loaded or saved data. It waits till your game is saved before you go into the town or between the maps. A bug got fixed that showed the underwater view after respawning. Eggs cannot be picked up when your inventory is full. Players will not be removed from the game if they're sitting on someone's furniture who leaves the session. And a bug got fixed that caused a crash when donating furniture. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then in your user profile, you can now see which region the game thinks you're in. So if you think that you should be in... oh, is my volume very low? I mean, I hope not. It's possible. Let's see. The volume looks okay. The volume for the game is low. When did Summer ask that? 3 minutes ago? Is the volume okay now? What do people think? I'm gonna jump back into Discord and see what people are saying there. Let us. The volume on Twitch seems lower. It's all good though. Okay. Well, where's Twitch coming from? Twitch is coming from... Maybe I'm just not close enough to this mic. Maybe that's the problem. Boop boop. Okay. So that's the changes since last time. Versions 0.9.6 and 0.9.7. We did the Diamond Wars launch, as we've mentioned, so you can go and play Diamond Wars right now. We have got some changes coming soon that will let you play with a friend. Your local gamer says, will you guys make an iOS app? We don't plan to do that in the short term, but what you can do is you can add it to your home screen. I don't know if you have done that already, and whether that's like, doing a useful way to do it. But yeah, adding it to home screen is the way to do it. In general, like the way that we would ship an iOS app, you wouldn't really get much more out of it in terms of performance or anything like that. But yeah, if there's a reason why you think it would be better to be an app, like it's kind of laggy or not fast enough or something else, then please do let us know, because we want to make it as fast as possible for you and as nice as possible. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we mentioned the Diamond Wars launch with Preston Plays. We did a launch video. I think we'll put that video in all of the chats. Yeah. I mean, it's a real problem for on iOS devices where Apple doesn't allow you to do installation in the same way. You've lost the screen share in Discord. Okay. That's probably because it changed. Screen's back in Discord. Yeah, Apple doesn't make it easy to do that. However, they just mentioned in their most recent developer conference that they are going to support installing things in a more sensible way. So we'll see how that goes. We might eventually do that, but ultimately there's also another consideration, which is once we start making it so that creators can make money in .bigbang, if you're in the App Store, you need to pay 30% of all of the money that anybody makes to Apple, and we would prefer to give that money to the creators rather than giving it to Apple. So yeah, that's one of the things to think about when we're considering how to do things. I need to get a drink of water. Whew. So that is recent events, future plans. We've got another stream that we're planning with Preston, and in that stream, we're actually going to have some more unique skins. So that's going to be really cool. And our plan is that, and this is not finalized yet, that if you follow Preston's game company, Fire Games, on Big Bang, we're going to give you a unique skin for doing that. So we'll see how that goes. But that's what we're planning. We'll do questions at the end. So yeah, so we've got weekly art challenge, and then weekly scripting challenge, and social media plug, which means follow us on the socials. But let's go through the 2 challenges. Or what is going on here? Oh, what is happening here? Neoshard's got a beautifully coloured dragon. Oh, it's gone now. Well, still, this thing's still driving around. Okay, I'm going to do one final look at what's happening here, and then we'll jump out to look at the other stuff. What the heck? What the heck? What does this say? Bunny rabbit emoji override. Wow. Yeah, so there's been a lot of tutorials and content coming out from Heather and Boo Radley. The documentation that we have, docs.bigbang.com, was updated to help you be able to find some of those. I think actually if I do this in the same window, yeah, it changes, right? So docs.bigbang.com. Where is it? Where is it? Docs.bigbang.com. Snow People, basic combat example. I think it's the basic combat example that got done. So yeah, on the front page here you have general overview and stuff, and then all of these example pages down here on the right hand side. I don't think you can see my cursor actually, can you? Well, you can see it underlining it. And then in here it gives you a full guide on how to take the combat example that Boo Radley and Heather made and remix it, change enemies, change behavior, change enemy health, change potions, weapons, purchases, teleporters. All of these different aspects of the game have pages here with documentation to explain how to do it. So if you want to take this basic example, I'll show you what that looks like right now, and change things about it, change the weapons, change the enemies, change the look of it. It's a really cool looking starter game. Whoa, getting shot by an arrow. It has a potion dealer, a store, all of these aspects. If you're interested in taking this and customizing it, then the documentation is available now. Oh yeah, of course the problem with background in that tab is that it's backgrounded. Anyway, this is a great example and really cool to see that coming out. Let's jump back here and see what happens. Probably nothing. I'm going to back to the home page. Back to my fancy terrain example. Yeah, so let's take a look at the weekly art challenges. Every week we run a competition where we get a prompt and then people build voxel objects on that prompt. And this time, June 2023 weekly art challenge, it looks like the prompt is royalty. Look at this building. Every time I do this, it's so much fun. I don't know. Should we go in this door? I don't know. Should we go in? Maybe not. Maybe there's a secret passage this way. I thought there was going to be something there. Look, you can get the camera out for some reason. A secret world beyond this wall. Anyway, let's carry on. Check it out. DMM. All of these wonderful objects were made in the weekly art challenge over in our Discord. It's very true. So we're in some kind of, I would say this is a medieval castle. Where I'm from, in the north of England, it's full of old castles and broken stuff. Ashley says, take the poll to join our Discord and show us your art to take part in the challenge. So yeah, you can take part in the creation channel. We didn't think anyone would walk backwards to it. Look, Everyone knows in computer games, the very first thing you have to do is turn around and go the other way. It's a classic technique. And there's usually a treasure chest there, some kind of secret. Ridge Racer. You can play the entire map in reverse. Okay, week 1. The theme is thrown. But Funky Bounce has made something out of a TV show, which I have never seen. It's true. Summer Sky. Look, this looks just rad. Can I sit on these? Oh, they don't have the sittable script on them. No. So I can't pretend to be a king. Sitting on this. Bring me some food. Bring me some food. But I'm a robot mech. I've come back from the future to rule over you. Next up, T Block. Ah, look at this. This has got the kind of classic Castlevania tattered cloth look. Check it out. That's nice. And who we've got over here? DMM. This has got more of your classic medieval commode look, I would say. That's what I would consider. When we used to go on school field trips to all of these ancient castles, and they'd be like, and this is where you would go to the bathroom. I'd be like, And this one, Bird King. Oh, wait a second. Okay, this one might look a little bit like a commode. This one, I think it's unmistakable what this one is. Needs a working button. But you know, there's not enough in computer games. People don't take enough time to... The porcelain throne. Oh dear. Okay, let's get out of here. I need this mech suit to make mech sounds. Chonk, chonk, chonk. That's why we need the skins to have extra stuff, so they can have the chunky chunks. Week 2. A carriage. Should we go through there? Or perhaps we should look for secrets. Parkour secrets. What? That's a secret for a start. Ooh, maybe there's a puzzle in here. If I touch each one of these. Oh, this one's solid. Ah, I found the secret. Get on the thing in the middle. Get up here. Get round the corner. Parkour genius. Get up, get up. Jump to the center. Yes. Oh, maybe not. Okay, week 2. Carriage. Summer Sky. This carriage is fit for a king. Look at that. That's cute. That's very nice. Efficient use of voxels. Summer Sky built the classic pumpkin carriage. I will throw out the link. I will allow you to join me in this medieval castle. Here we are. Week 3. What is it? Robes. See what it's like. Summer Sky. A very look at this. A very impressive rainbow robe. That's what I like to play. That's what I like to wear when I'm want to wear the rainbow robes. Step on the portal to your right. Okay. I mean, I always I know this fabulous pose. Wow. Maximum sass. Check out this rainbow robe. I feel like a very fantastic robot. But my question is, here you go, look at this. Oh, and we got the old classic rainbow emojis. Oh yeah. I like the rock hand. Where's that one? Eyes. Yeah. Boo. This is awesome. All this needs is the atmospheric shader from Tears of the Kingdom, which I've become obsessed with. I need to get that done at some point. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm going to press the back button. What will happen? Ah, we spawn back in here, back in the secret. Whoop! What's behind the wall? Okay. That was week 3 robes, but we didn't do all the robes. Summer Sky, fabulous rainbow robe, voxel. Check out these robes via the portal to your right. Oh, interesting. Let's just quickly take a little look at it. Oh, it's very detailed. Woo! We're getting through it. 12:37. Check it out. Do I run into the robe? How do I use it? How do I equip? Is it already equipped, but I'm a robot, so I cannot wear the robe? I don't know. Do I shout at it? Where? Maybe it is not yet. This one is not equipable. Okay. It is fantastic, though. Look what it looks like on the character. Very cool. Get the camera in the right place. Stop cutting off my camera, Neo Shard. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Just me and Neo hanging out. Gonna press the back button. Gonna go back over there. Who's this over here? It's Maze. Looking at the edge of the world. Don't do it. Oh no. Oh, it's okay. You came back. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Let's go back. Someone says thank you. This one's not a total belief, but you can see the swooshiness by pushing those NPCs. Okay. They use the chain scripts that make to make that happen. I thought that was neat. Yep. The link to my game doesn't work, says DMM. Who do we have to blame for that? Voxel, DMM. Okay. Prince Cornelius Zaffrey Delfontaine the Fourth. Please come check out my castle with the portal to the right. And DMM says it doesn't work. I mean, that was a very complicated setup. Mind you, this character does look very, very dapper. Sparkly. And then Fox Cube, it looks like a classic rogue. The hooded cape. Classic rogue outfit, if ever I saw one. He's a prince, but he's common as muck. What's happening here? Neo Shards slowly appearing from the side of the room. Yeah. Perhaps they weren't envisaging a couple of parkour pros like us. Okay, let's get out and go and see what's in week 4. Castle. Hello, mate. What's up? But look, what's in room 4? In room 4 is now. There's now in here. There's now, mate. Now in room 4. Is that me? Yeah, so if you would like to be part of the meetup next time, you would like to see something that you have created on this stream, which I will be pleasant about and kind. You can get in Discord. The prompt is castle. Could be anything. Check out Weekly Art Challenge. That's just been posted by DMM. And get in there and make something. It doesn't matter what you make. You can be a beginner. You can be an expert. Something very simple. For castle, you can make a simple sand castle, something like that. Okay, next up on the agenda is the weekly scripting challenge. So just as we have a weekly art challenge, the portal link appears to be the same that you posted in the WAC channel, DMM. It worked for me. Okay, well, let's quickly dash in here and see whether this link works. I was told it didn't work, but maybe it does. Teleporting in 3, 2, 1. Neo Shot's coming with me. Nope, it goes to the front page. Boo! That's not right. It's just not right. Let's go and look at it, because you know what? maybe we can look at it. I'd have to jump back in admin mode. You know what? Let's move on. We can show that one next time. So I'm going to jump out to the weekly scripting challenge. Just as we have an art challenge, we also have a scripting challenge. This is June 2023. And we have, again, 4 weeks. First week is weather. Second week is fractal. Anybody who doesn't know what a fractal is, put your hand up. Perspective and chromatic aberration. It was an admin link in the last page. Well, yeah, fractal is just something that's similar when you look at it at different levels of zoom. So it could be anything, but things like trees, ferns, broccoli, other stuff in the real world are what you would describe as fractal. But it's also a branch of mathematics, and they have figured out how to make fantastic shapes, like, for example, the Mandelbrot, which no matter how far you zoom into it, it just keeps being the same. Or a Koch snowflake. Okay, so we're going to go and look at weather, week 1. Deciding whether I should go in here. Now, I've played this game already that Ashley made. Let's get in here. 2, 1. What's going to happen? Oh. It's a tornado simulator. Rush around, helping the local community by gathering them all up. What happens if we do this? Oh, there are more friendly tornadoes here. Yeah, we're just doing some. I want to steal other people's stuff. Alright. Yeah. This would be a fun Agar.io type game if we made this. Are you working together? Working together as a team. It would be funny if it was like Agar.io and you had to be the biggest tornado. Also have the small townspeople flying out the sides. Okay, I think we did it. We're working together to help relocate these hard-working families in the area. Very nice. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to jump back to scripting challenge week 2. Let's see what Ashley's saying over here. Take the portal to join our Discord and show us your entry to take part in the challenge. Yes, you too can take part in the weekly scripting challenge. We will help you if you don't have experience or if you just need to learn the engine. Great. Okay, so what are we in? What week are we in? Oh, fractal. So fractals are things that look the same at different scales. Let's see what this one is. Drag stuff from the world. He hasn't been changed. Okay, so how does this one work? Did he finish it? There's like a tiny little town here. How does it work? Let's see. There's a statue. There's a tiny little thing over here. Oh, what? Okay. What the heck? That was cool. Can we go into another one? I don't understand how it's fractal. It's certainly cool. What happens if you are in it and I go out of it? Does it stay big? Oh, I think it stays big for anyone who's in it. Okay, well that's cool. Does that work for these things? I don't understand. Please. Does anybody know how this is supposed to work? How did it get laggy all of a sudden? I don't know. For some of these experimental games, Unicorn, Gundam, these are just things people are making. I think he tried to get it to work and they ran out of time. Okay. So, yeah, for some of these games, they're going to be laggy and slow and strange. But what you're getting to do is experience things people are building just for fun. And they're not finished games. They're just sketches or ideas. Same as if you had a sketchbook, you would just sketch some things. And it would, they're not necessarily finished pieces of art. They're just things people are messing around with for fun. So you're definitely going to get things that are laggy and weird and strange. But that's all part of it. It's all part of the fun. Okay, let's jump back out. Let's see what the second one is in Fractal. Jumping in. Second one is Ashley K. Let's see. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Click and hold to spawn spirals. Click and hold. Click. Oh. Burp. What? I don't know if this is multiplayer. Is this multiplayer? Are these other spirals being spiraled by other people who are spiraling my spirals? I don't know. Boop. Rainbow spiral. Now a spiral is a fractal, right? Because if you zoom into it, it's going to look the same. I think those are other people. Well, that's very cool. It's like some kind of collaborative piece of art. It's multiplayer, whether you like it or not. And Banana Man Ruffer, and I should definitely not just randomly read out names on a stream, but this person says, and the award for the most satisfying but random game ever goes here. So Ashley K, you've won an award from Banana Man. And there's no greater award that you could be awarded. Well done. BAFTA, a BAFTA, an Oscar, a technical Oscar. What are these things? Game Developer Awards. All of these pale into insignificance next to the Banana Man Rufhoof Award. Spiral generator. Very cool. There's something wrong. We need to report a bug because look at this. It doesn't say who made it. And that is broke. Maybe there's a bug. See you later, Unicorn Gundam. Have a nice day. We should report a bug about not seeing who made it. Okay, going back. Week 3. What is Male71 saying? Take the teleporter to see everyone's cool scripts in action. Well, I'm already doing that. But thanks for the tip. Perspective. Week 3 perspective. Be ready. Bring your friends into my Kaleidoscope game for extra colorful fun. I thought that this was a much longer. I thought this had been submitted for a thing many moons ago. Is this the Scoped Weapons Weekly Scripting Challenge Perspective? Scoped Weapons. Perspective. Scoped Weapons. How does it work? I don't know. Seems like the normal shooting game so far. I happen to know where there's a sniper rifle, because I'm a pro. Gaming pro. Oh. Whoop. Now I found a thing with a scope. How do you... Oh, yes. It has got a scope. What the heck? Now this is a... But let's try and see if we can... Oh. Neoshard was dispatched. Neoshard blasted himself with a shotty. Ah! Okay, here's Bradley. Ooh. 80. It wasn't a one shot. Right, 360 no scope. Oh no, didn't get it. Let's do it again. 360 no scope. Am Maybe I need some practice at that. Okay, let's see DMM. Let's see. Can we take out DMM? Can we take out NeoShard? At 80. Come on. One more. Oh, no. No. Oh, dear. Oh, well. You know, maybe got to find a different career. Okay, so that was week 2. That was Bradley doing scoped weapons in the FPS game. And then DMM, what is this for? It's for perspective. DMM is making some kind of peculiar pyramid. Let's check it out. If you try to fail and succeed, did you really fail? If you try to fail and you succeed, did you really fail? Yes, because you were trying to fail. Yes. What? Did the chicken come before the egg? Well, no. The thing that laid the egg was not a chicken. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I suspect that, is it really possible to experience anything objectively? Of course it isn't. Where does a thought go when it's forgotten? Yes, no. Where does a thought go when it's forgotten? Yes, no. No. Wow. A fleshy, happy orange. Can something both be new and improved? And then it's got a quote, a single quote. That's the thing that's most upsetting about that sentence. A single quote by itself after the question mark. Is it supposed to be air quotes around improved? Yeah, this is that's the scariest thing. But look, you stand up here, you don't need to answer any of those questions. I think it's supposed to be a sphinx or something of that nature. Can something be new and improved? Well, probably not. But I would say, you know, it really depends how improved it is. Wrong. Well done, you scored 0 out of 5, but that's okay. It's all about perspective. I would question some of the answers in that quiz. I would question it. But, you know, who am I to say what art is? What is art? Perspective. So I think that was the last one in perspective, wasn't it? Yep. Okay, and then let's go and check out chromatic aberration. What is chromatic aberration? I think it's a fancy way of saying the colors are not lining up. I think it's a fancy way of just saying the colors don't line up completely. And so you get colored edges around things. But maybe I'm not right. Let's go and find out. Created by McFunkyPants. It's a good name. We're back in FPS. This fake chromatic aberration demo. Where is the chromatic aberration? Is it around the characters? Let me see if I can. Is it around the characters? Is it around me? Wait, something weird's going on. Is it when they move? How does it work? Please tell me. I don't know. Well, I can't see personally. I'm no expert. Top left and right of your screen. The top left and right of your screen. Top left. Oh, it's like weird stuff. There's like weird stuff happening to my screen at the top left and right. It's very subtle. It's a subtle effect. It is a very subtle effect. Apart from that, it's just shooty shoots. Apart from that, it's just shooty shoots. Too bad. I mean, the shotgun is OP in the parlance. It is well OP, mate. That's okay though. We can all get shotguns. Where are you, Neoshard? We can be friends. We can be friends. It's okay. Revenge kill. We can be friends. It's okay. We can be friends. Yeah, look. Let's be friends. We don't need to fight. No, we don't need to fight. No. We don't need to fight. It's okay. You know, we can find some health up here. You fall over here, miss the jump. Intentional. Just to fake you out. Nice health. We can do it. Finish number 1. See? Easy. Number 1 in the world at this fake chromatic aberration demo game. Okay. Let's stop getting sweaty, as the kids on the street say. Finish up. 12:58. Week 4, chromatic aberration. That was McFunky Pants. This one's Buradley. Final. Boopity boop. Okay, so this is kind of like an effect on the characters. Kind of looks a bit, again, oh, it's on me as well. Whoa. It's kind of like a kind of cool colors not lining up effect. DMM has got it. Neoshard has got it. Everyone's in here. This is cool. Very subtle as a final one. Maybe less subtle on Neoshard. That's cool. Okay, good stuff. That's the final part of the weekly scripting challenges. 4 weeks. 4 sets of entries. All done. Final wrap up things. We are always in Discord. If you're not on Discord, not listening to this on Discord right now, you can go to Discord. It's just .bigbang.com/Discord. Like this. Boom. And that'll give you an invite and you can join. Be sure that you know how to use Discord though. And then also we've got a bunch of socials. We've got YouTube. We've got Discord. You can email us if you're from the 1920s. If you like that kind of thing. Where is the chat? Where's the chat gone from the meetup? Here you go. If you're from the 1920s, you can email us. Otherwise, just talk to us on Discord. We've got a very cool blog. Some people in Discord don't know that. Boosh. I will put the whole set of links in here too, in Discord and in Twitch and YouTube. Looking around my mic like a pro. Blog, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok. You like TikToks? Got some TikToks for you. Facebook, if you're over 60. If you're over 60 and you're upset, Facebook. We've got a Facebook page. That's good. And then I'll just throw it open for final questions. Anybody got any other questions? I think we answered everything that people asked in here. Neoshard asked a question earlier. Neoshard didn't know what a fractal was. I gave, frankly, an amazing explanation of fractals. The classic is the Mandelbrot, of course. But in recent years, 3D fractals have become very popular. So this is what a Mandelbrot looks like. Lots of people have seen this, and you can see it over here at the front. It's this little part at the front is the same as the whole thing. That's what a fractal is. It's the same as when you zoom in. But in recent years, Mandel bulbs have become very popular. The Mandel bulb. Mandel bulb. Maybe that's not how you spell it. I thought there would be more Mandel bulbs. You know, spelling can be hard sometimes. Yeah, it's Mandel bulb. There's way more of them. Look at it. So this thing here is what you call a Mandel bulb. What? And it's a three-dimensional mathematical shape that you can now, with the power of computers, actually show to people. Completely amazing. I'm going to link to it here. It's on a website called Shadertoy, and Shadertoy is a really cool website where you can make what are called shaders. It's a bit of a strange term, but really what it means is to program the graphics processing unit that's inside of most computers. And this code here that you write would run on that chip inside of the graphics card or a GPU. And there's actually not that much of it, which is the fascinating part of this, right? There's like 200 lines of code, and while like there's definitely some math in there, significant math, it is possible to get in there and change stuff and just mess about with it, which is the fun part. And there's some absolutely fantastic stuff on this website as well. So definitely, if you're interested in looking at fractals or 3D stuff, I definitely recommend it. This thing's super, super, super cool. There's probably some other good Mandel bulbs in here. This one is originally by IQ, who made this website, made Shadertoy. Check this out. It looks so really weird and organic. What a weird thing. Yeah. But yeah, it's just math. It's just math and firing rays into space, and that's what makes it, you know, particularly interesting to me. All of these ones that are kind of closer, internal ones. Yeah, lots of cool stuff. Have we got off topic? I would have to say yes. I'd have to take that criticism that we have got slightly off topic. Are we talking about Big Bang anymore? No, we're not. We're talking about math. But actually everything on this website on Shadertoy is created using math. So you thought math was boring? Think again. Let's go to popular. Popular is always super cool. Yeah. Probably most people who are looking at these clouds are not thinking math. But yeah, whenever you're watching CG movies, any of that stuff, it's all created using forms of math. This stuff's really cool. Sunset look or a bright look. So you see in this shader code, I don't know how any of this stuff works, but it says at the top, if I change this to a 0, it's going to look like sunset. So let's do it. Change it to a 0. Press go. Now it's a sunset. Look at that. Check it out. It's gosh darn beautiful. Woo. Can you make shaders in DBB? You can't make shaders in DBB at this point, and there's kind of two reasons for that. I think the first one is just that it's still really quite easy to write a shader that locks up a computer in a browser, and so that would allow people to intentionally or unintentionally create a game that could crash your computer or crash your phone. And there are still yeah, that's how chromatic aberration is done. Yeah, there are still you know, Shadertoy shaders that you can load up on a phone, on an Android phone, and it will just reset the phone. And so if you had anything else you were doing, that wouldn't be great. So, but we do, you know, I think that the way that we would probably do it would be through like a shader graph or something like that. I think it's possible in the future, just like anything else. Big Bang is such a huge project that every single thing you look at, you know, you could make it better or nicer or more programmable. And at some point we just have to decide which things to focus on. If only we had 200 employees. If we had 200 employees, we wouldn't be doing anything else apart from managing employees, I think. So let me look at my notifications. What have I got? Let's have a look, just quickly. Nearshard liked my game. Well, that's nice. My Object Bobby D QR code has got 10 views. Liked, created a new object. Bird King created a new object. Ritual Robe. Terrain Pooled. Oh yeah, this game. McFunky Pants liked my game. I ain't got any more notifications, but I don't think that's true. I think that's that bug why you can't see the rest of your notifications. So we should look at that again. But yeah, we've got some really fun stuff coming, including an update to the hub. And yeah, I am Zergling Amma. Ask Me Anything says, I've seen competitions doing this sort of thing. It's always fun to see. It's quite fun writing some of these. Wrote a simple Mandelbrot fractal in Haskell a long time ago. Yeah, shaders are fun to learn and fun to write. And if you're ever feeling a bit like you don't like math or you want to just mess around doing something, shaders can be a really simple, fun way to experiment with stuff. But alas, we have reached the end of our journey this month. We have toured the changes to Big Bang. We have looked at the weekly art challenge. We've looked at the weekly scripting challenge. We've talked about Diamond Wars, the skin store, new documentation on the combat examples. Anything that I was happy to see over the last month? Absolutely. I think, we worked a long time on Diamond Wars, and it's lovely to see it out there and people really enjoying the game. It's awesome to get the skin store out because we've been planning that for a long time as well. And whilst we will never make Big Bang primarily about making money, obviously at some point you've got to make some money, otherwise you can't do things like run the computers or pay people to make Big Bang, etc. So hopefully what we're doing is bringing something that people really like and can optionally spend some money on, and that there's no kind of requirement for you to spend money or for that to be a lot of money. So that's good. And yeah, what am I hoping to see next month? Well, I know that we have another stream planned with Preston. I think that's going to be really fun. I know that the hub updates are coming. I don't know when they're going to come out. One thing that's pending very soon is Sounds as Resources, which we've got a blog post about, but that gives you 5,000 sounds and about 15 music tracks that you can use. And then at some point we'll allow sound upload. We've just got to make sure that that's sensible and that we don't get a whole bunch of stuff that we can't deal with. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, there's just endless stuff that I'm looking forward to. So always new stuff happening. I can't really read the name of this person. Let me see if I can click on their profile. Maybe it says it in. Oh, Maze. Oh, yeah. Maze 5162. That's the person who was in the stream. So there you go. Super fun through stream. Thank you. Well, thank you for turning up. It's always fun to do these. I love getting questions and going and looking at all the changes. And yeah, we will do it again next month. If you want to see your stuff featured in the weekly art challenge or weekly scripting challenge sections, get in Discord, get making something. You can make something super simple. Doesn't need to be complicated. Everybody's invited. So I will, with that, bid you adieu. Skibby Toilet is asking to speak, but it would be better if you have a question to type it in chat. I'll give you 20 seconds. Skibby Toilet 25, classic username, is typing. It's with great anticipation that I await. was doing it for fun. Ah, well, if there was ever a reason to do anything, fun was a good one. Okay, I'm going to leap off here into the unknown, and I will see you next time. Thank you, everybody. Leave the stage.